action now. Prescott. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. But even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. 1st and 10 now from the 36. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cowboys.
Yeah, here we go.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A run once more for Blue. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Oops.
Again, it's Blue. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Williams on the stop. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey, who got 47? 48. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
It's just been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. They've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Dak going to give this to Blue. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A 6-yard.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. I take 48. 26.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown, number 19 on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Once more, it's Henderson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has
What's up,
the
Doc?
ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back.
What's up with it, Mike?
On the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one. because he
I
handed
wasn't
it off,
surviving
and
Christmas.
There was nowhere for that running back to go.
It is 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Boy, 26.
They'll start this on the ground with blue. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Yeah! 26.
Pistol now for Prescott. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go! 26.
On the play fake, Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Yeah! 26.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Then we're going to 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Moving to his right. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing 3rd down at the moment. Throwing is Prescott, and that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable, incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
21-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here goes start.
To throw is May. And his open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go, sit up.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Cavante Turpin on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big connection from Dak to CD. 31 yards.
At the 39-yard line.
Again, here comes Blue. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide in!
To throw is Dak. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, they need 5.
Yeah! There we go! Wide in! What do you think?
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. Throw here's down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw now. May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Throwing on 2nd down. May. Open man, it's Kyle Williams. He's got it. The Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll run with blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Yeah, here we go.
2nd down. Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards.
Pickens, first catch, and that's good for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
3rd and long.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Williams in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because the quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. This is caught at 2. And the Patriots going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Well, they turn around and they decide to give it to the big fullback this time to try to get it over the goal line, but this defense proves there is not a lot of room to operate down here close.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll go play action with May. Forced out wide. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
We're going to 54. Wide. Yeah! Here we go. Wide. What do you think?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Back deep is Marcus Jones.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. To throw on first down is May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Williams in motion. May to throw on second down. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Tight end going in motion here. To throw again is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Hey, what's up?
Throwing on third down is May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. And this show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This is going to be taken in at the 3, and that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Wide in. 26.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be second down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
His throw left side is complete, and he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Prescott again. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Again, Prescott to the air. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 54 yards out. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Cowboys will cut the deficit down to 2. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On play action, here's May. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down, Patriots.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now May. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Then we're going to 53. 20 seconds.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
47-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Troy Anderson.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Here we go.
Prescott on first down. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To the air again. Prescott. Now a screen set up for Blue. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll throw again. Dak. This is intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to gain 6 on the defense. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job, because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this complete to the rookie, from Nebraska. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. First and 10. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 21. First down, New England.
And a Patriot first down.
Here goes throw.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here goes throw.
Now a give up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he will score! Touchdown, New England.
And that shit, I just don't understand how you put your star receipt, you put your star corner on him, man. You tell him that he gonna run an inside route, and then you leave him over there, and he just stand around, let them run the inside route, and then don't even make the tackle after the fact. Then I gotta chase him down, and he gets a touchdown. Shit. What the fuck is up with that? Boy, I'm gonna be so ruthless in the playoffs. And I ain't, boy, sorry. I'm gonna go through all y'all. Promise that. Hey, count that up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the NFC Championship, at least. Let's go.
Short kick taken at the 17. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
We're going to come back and coast this.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, Prescott. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Man, how about dropping that in the bucket on you, boy? Say that pass was on the money. On the money.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 51 yards.
We're going to 54 wide. Yeah! 20.
Now a give on the ground. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's on Tyler Guyton, the tackle. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
47. 26. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
They'll begin here on the ground. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
They run on the jet sweep. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And the Patriots ready to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. He'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At their own 5-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Back near his goal line, Prescott. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 2nd down.
Yeah! Going to 50. Line 8. 26.
They'll stick to the ground. Oh, the ball's out. One of the Patriots has it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll run. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Arlington.
Thank y'all for watching that game, tuning in. Tomorrow, it's probably going to be playoffs, man. Y'all hit your notification bell and y'all get ready for the action, man, because the Cowboys will be in the playoffs and it's going down. 5 TDs from Drake May, man. Drake May is a beast, man. 88 completion percentage, 312 yards, man. He did what he did. Did we do our thing on the running game? I don't know, man. I feel like he played awesome. One interception I threw, that was on me. Tried to fit something in there where I shouldn't. And then you got 12 and 48 right here, Blue. 8 for 39. I would say he did a damn good job containing the run game. You know what I'm saying? We really wasn't. We was trying really hard, you know what I'm saying, to win that game. And, going to the playoffs with momentum. Stewart came in that game. Nice catch, 7 for 108. Lamb, 4 for 70, 2 for 36. Wanted to get our receivers a little bit more involved. Didn't happen as much as we wanted to. But, overall, our defense played okay. We, missed a couple breaks and went their way. But overall, it was a good game. And, hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that notification bell. Hit that like button to help the channel grow. And like we say around here, 24/7, 365, man, we going to live, love, laugh, and learn all day. Peace.